The Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
The time that Elon Musk and Donald Trump were having their public, ugly, messy divorce yesterday, top MAGA podcaster Joe Rogan was interviewing none other than Donald Trump's FBI director, Cash Patel. And both of them learned about the ugly eruption between Musk and Trump while they were having the podcast. And I want you to see, it's hilarious. Both Rogan and especially Patel are blown away. And Cash Patel is freaking out and says he cannot talk about it. He will not talk about it.
Because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing...
You will tell it?
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it.
Joe Rogan just lit the internet on fire after backing Katt Williams on the jaw-dropping claims he made about Trump and Diddy and y'all. It gets insane. This all comes right after Elon Musk went nuclear online, straight up accusing Trump of being on Jeffrey Epstein's secret list. According to Elon, Trump's team is doing everything in their power to bury those documents because they know if that list ever sees the light of day, Trump could not only be impeached but jailed. And if found guilty, he might even lose most of his fortune. But here's where it gets wilder. Katt claimed Trump and Diddy weren't just around Epstein, they were part of the machine, and the photos of Trump cheesing it up with these two? He looked real cozy for someone allegedly hanging around predators.
All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light. They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, there's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there?
I told him no. What y'all do? The Chris Tucker that we got now is Epstein Island Chris Tucker, not Smokey.
Oh, Lord.
If I didn't know no better, I'd tell you he's the greatest. I don't care what you say. To be confident and not delusional is a real skill.
When Katt Williams sat down with Joe Rogan after that explosive Club Shay Shay interview, he did not hold back. He spilled major tea about the Illuminati, calling out Trump, Diddy, and Epstein by name and saying straight up these powerful men were doing unspeakable things behind closed doors. All while hiding behind fame and wealth. Katt didn't mince words. He warned young artists to avoid Diddy's infamous parties unless they wanted to wake up with a sore behind and a ruined career. He even claimed the industry tried to cancel him when he spoke out against Harvey Weinstein, and that he's been ringing the alarm on people like Chris Tucker, Trump, and Diddy for years.
These Epstein-like characters have existed throughout history, whether they were kings or what, human beings are human beings universally. So everybody is a supplier. Epstein, Weinstein, these guys knew what these extremists liked and provided it, and provided the way for you to to have $1 billion and not create a fantasy island type environment has not existed throughout history.
At first, people weren't sure exactly who Katt was targeting with his Diddy accusations, until Elon Musk jumped into the drama like a wrecking ball after Trump pushed a new bill that cut electric vehicle incentives, basically shading Elon's entire empire. Elon snapped on X, formerly Twitter. He went on a massive rant, calling the bill pork-filled trash and claiming Trump was stabbing him in the back. But then Elon dropped the nuclear bomb. He said Trump is hiding the Epstein files because his name is on them, and according to him, it won't be long before the truth explodes into public view.
Charming. He is able to convince people, so he tells everybody what they want to hear.
So how do you know this?
And that was supposed to strength.
He has a sense of humor. He can be funny.
He's great. His ability to sell. It's very much like Clinton. Both Bill and Donald have the ability to go over to a fat, ugly woman, say, you are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So you probably know he had a scalp reduction. Because he had the same male pattern woman that we all have. He's not a horrible human being. He does nasty things to his best friends' wives. Anyone who first tries to gain your trust and then uses it to do bad things. That's how.
So here's where it gets even messier. Joe Rogan actually found out about Elon's Epstein-Trump accusation live on air while interviewing none other than FBI insider Cash Patel. And when I tell you their faces said it all, baby, they looked like they saw a ghost. Cash straight up froze, and Joe started fumbling trying to brush it off like it wasn't that deep. But the internet clocked it fast. Something wasn't adding up.
It's going to come up because it's been going on since we've been recording here. Elon and Trump seem to be in a bit of a spat. Joe, you want to check the tweet that Elon just put out a little bit ago?
Time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day. Jesus Christ.
I'm not participating in any of that conversation
What is
between
he?
Elon
Have
and
a
Trump.
nice day, DJD. Someone should take his phone away.
They're going back and forth about different things. And
Yeah. Listen,
Well, he said he was disappointed in Elon.
yeah, they told him to leave.
Jesus Christ, that's a crazy thing to say. How does he know? Does he know that Donald Trump is in the Epstein files? Or does he have access to the Epstein files?
I don't know how he would, but I'm just staying out of the Trump-Elon thing. That's way outside
What
my
the
lane.
fuck are they doing?
I know my lane, and that ain't it.
I just don't. I mean, I understand he owns Twitter. I think it's bad for your mental health. I think posting things public all day and arguing with people all day is bad for you.
Cash Patel is FBI director. Cash Patel and Attorney General Pam Bondi, his boss, have been the leading Trump figureheads in the Trump administration with respect to the Epstein files. Both of them have talked about, oh, hell yeah, we're going to release it. And they actually had some internal conflict because they are blaming Pam Bondi was blaming Cash Patel's FBI as the reason for the lack of full release of the Epstein files. And they've been certainly dragging their feet on it. Cash Patel would be one of the foremost experts on what are in those files. He ran his mouth about the Epstein files when he was just a right-wing podcaster prior to becoming FBI director. That would have been easy for him to say, hey, listen, I don't want to talk about this too much. All I can say unequivocally is that's just bullshit from Elon. Of course, Donald Trump is not in the Epstein files. And yet, no denial. So I love it. I love to see the freak out in MAGA world.
What's wild is how fast Joe tried to downplay Elon's accusations. This is the same Joe Rogan who sat with Elon just a few months ago talking about how celebrities were suspiciously silent on Diddy, but loud as hell when it came to Trump. Funny how Joe didn't call Elon out then, but the second it involves Trump being tied to Epstein, suddenly he wants Elon's phone taken away. Okay, Joe, pick a side.
It's just amazing how many people in the Diddy party list that are supporting Kamala. Too.
Yeah, seriously, it's like insane.
Publicly, openly, all in.
Yes, it's like J-Lo was like his ex-girlfriend, and it's like now deciding she's like warning people against Trump. I'm like, well, wait a second. So how many people did she warn against Diddy?
Right.
Oh, 0. Okay.
Right.
Well, maybe we shouldn't trust her.
And of course, the internet had plenty to say. One commenter wrote, I love how Cash Patel was like, I want nothing to do with my actual job responsibilities right now. Another said you could tell Katt was holding back. If he felt safer, he would have really exposed everything. But now it's your turn. Do you think Joe Rogan just confirmed Katt's allegations about Trump and Diddy? Is Trump really being shielded from the Epstein fallout? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to click here for the next messy deep dive.